January 1st, 2021 was a literal life reset when Jessia uploaded a snippet of a melody to TikTok which had viewers hooked.
Maybe I'm not pretty, maybe I'm just fine, cause I've got a belly and I've got a bum.
Within 72 hours, she turned it around, polished it up, and released her single, I'm Not Pretty.
Maybe I'm not pretty, maybe I'm just fine, cause I got a belly and I got a bum.
DMs from One Republic's Ryan Tedder set her on the major label path, signing with Republic Records, and she's just released her debut EP, How Are You? She's touted as the next generation of Canadian talent alongside Tate McRae and is self-described as Hayley Williams meets Julia Michaels. So Jessia is one you cannot miss. And she joins me right now. Hello, Jessia.
Hello. How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
So good. So good.
You must be buzzing right now. You've just released your debut collection. How are you? That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm definitely it's definitely like a weight off the shoulders and you're like, here you go, world. Like, have at it. Hopefully you enjoy it.
Imagine, because this one you worked with Elijah Woods, who is your collaborator on I'm Not Pretty. You guys turned that song around incredibly quickly. So considering the pace you work at, is there a mammoth of songs in the background that you had to sift through to choose on this EP?
Yes, kind of. I mean, like, we're thinking we're just gonna have them go onto the album, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, there was definitely some that had to be cut because we only were able to put 6 songs on there. So it was like choosing your top favorite children that all like fit together and got along. And so that was a fun little ride. But yeah, I'm really proud of what we've decided to go with.
I think you should be, definitely. Has it been nice having the luxury of time this time?
Yes, I mean, like, we recorded it. It wasn't rushed in any way like that, but I went to Ottawa in February and I spent like a month and a half, 2 months there. And that was when we were writing the full EP. So we wrote like, I don't even know, I think we've got like 16 or 17 songs or something in a matter of a month and a half. So It was, again, like, it was just like, go. But I mean, like, I don't know, I've been waiting for this moment for a while. So it was kind of just like word vomit for everything. So it was a really, really interesting time.
This is what we've been prepping for. I love that.
Totally.
I know that when you record, you typically don't use drum sounds. You use random household items. Is that right? Do you have Easter egg sounds in there?
Oh, completely. I mean, there's a bunch in How Are You? Like, it's all about a boy in a coffee shop. So we decided to go and record a bunch of like Elijah's espresso machine going like and all of those things. You hear that at the beginning of the song. And But I Don't, oh my goodness, there's so many things. Like, we've got like cowbells, we have like keys, we've got all sorts of stuff. We've got like gypsy sounds. Like, we wanted to make like a gypsy pop song, and I don't know how we did, but that was like our goal with But I Don't.
Oh my God, I love that brief, a gypsy pop song. That's so
We were
fun.
like, let's make a new genre, guys. This is what we're gonna do.
I really love Be Here Now. That one really stood out to me because I've been using this year to kind of work on being present and not thinking about 12 different things while I'm speaking to someone. Is that something that kind of strikes a chord with you as well?
100%. I mean, I wrote Be Here Now with my friend Laurel, and it was like in like the peak of COVID, like the summer of 2020. Yeah, that's what it is. And yeah, I mean, we both just kind of like identified with the fact that we were like, is there even going to be a music industry? Like, what is going on? Like, oh my goodness, we were so stressed and we wanted to like be artists so bad, but we were questioning our life choices and questioning everything. And we were just so wrapped up in like, even when we were being social, we were still just a million things were going through our brains. And so we wrote this song and I showed it to Elijah and Ryan, and man, like, I gotta admit, that song, like, Elijah and I almost like broke our friendship up over that song. We were like, oh my goodness, because we kept on adding so many things and we wanted it to fit with like how big and bold the rest of the EP is. And then finally we just like stripped everything down and we were like, this is it. That's all that it needed. So yeah, it definitely is kind of like the sister to First Call.
I kind of like that because that just mirrors the sentiment of the song. You're like, you don't need all this extra stuff in the background. Just focus on the one thing.
Completely. It was like such a cliche moment where we were like, are you serious? We just need to like be here now and be present in like the lyrics or what is the song. We
Less is more.
Okay, cool. There you go.
Okay, so How Are You is obviously the title of the EP. Why did you think this song was indicative of the full collection?
I mean, like the whole EP is very introspective. I think that I've had like a crazy last 2 years. I mean, kind of hit my rock bottom in 2019, and yeah, just like questioning whether I want to pursue music and having heartbreak and moving to a new city and all of these different things. And so yeah, I also just being in quarantine, you spend a lot of time with yourself, and you get to know yourself very, very well, and you get to see all of like the things that aren't so pretty, and I'm not pretty. And yeah, so I just thought that like it really struck a nerve of just like checking in with yourself and checking in with your friends is one of the most important things that you can do in life. And so I wanted How Are You to be the title track, even though the track is very bitter and not exactly that sentiment. I want people to still get a positive sentiment from that.
I like that. It's also like a bit of like an introduction, you know, just how are you? Like that's an introduction to you, this collection. And it's obviously an introduction in real life. Completely. So the last time we spoke was for your single, I Should Quit. And at that point, you hadn't even met Ryan Tedder face to face. Has that happened?
It's happened. I met the man. It did. Yay. Oh
Tell
my
me
goodness.
everything.
Oh my goodness. So we like showed up to his studio, and yeah, I got to embrace him, and it was just like this moment that I was like, is this even what is going on? I don't understand. And we had a photo shoot, and then we had a session together, and I mean, like through Zoom sessions and stuff, he was giving us a lot of like tidbits and things that we could like do to improve the song and things like that. But the thing that really stood out to me with like just having him in person is the fact that like he is just so in tune with where the music industry is heading and what the music industry is now, and gave me a lot of perspective on like how to navigate that as like a new artist that's kind of been thrown into this crazy world. And so yeah, he's just a very, very genuine person, and yeah, so lucky to have him on my team.
Oh, that's so sweet. So they say never meet your idols, but in this case, definitely do.
I'm very happy that I met this man, for sure.
I love that. Also at that point, you hadn't done any live performances, but you did your you went to your first ever festival, but were also performing at it for Lollapalooza. That's crazy. That's so wild.
Unreal. Yeah. Man, that was such a dream. Such a dream. I mean, like looking out and seeing people's faces and seeing them like sing like Conviction back to me, which is like one of my oldest songs. And yeah, it was so cool. And just being able to like meet people and meet the fans and like talk to them, and them just being like, you're real, you're not on a screen. I'm like, I know, I'm in the flesh, hello. So yeah, that was absolutely insane. And just being able to see a bunch of other acts too. Like I got to see Miley Cyrus before my set, and I have to say like that inspired me a lot and like calmed my nerves down a lot for my performance. So thank you, Miley, you're amazing.
That's my pre-show ritual. If I can have Miley at every one of my shows so I can calm myself down beforehand, that would be really nice.
That's fine, right? Yeah, I'll just have Miley.
My rider. She's not doing
It'll
much.
be great. Yeah, exactly. Blue M&Ms and Miley Cyrus. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. You also mentioned last time I asked you if we could see a duet with Elijah. And I was like, oh, the EP's coming. The duet's got to be on here. I swear to God. And you said you had no comment. So it was a pretty open-ended question. And now I'm watching this starting to play out on TikTok. What's happening?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that it goes onto his EP. Yeah, this has been so cool. The fact that he was like, yo, let's do a duet. And I was like, yes, let's give the people what they want. So, yeah, super excited. And Fingers crossed that it's able to make it onto Elijah's EP.
Otherwise, you'll just have to do like a Jeremy's Look at Chelsea Cutler and just do like a full EP together. Just an entire duet EP.
Oh my God, don't tempt me. Oh my God, that'd be so fun. That would be so fun. But honestly, my EP is kind of like a duet between Elijah and I. His voice isn't on it, but like his soul is definitely in it. You can definitely hear Elijah Wood sprinkled all over there.
Oh, I love that. No, do it. Well, Jessia, congratulations on How Are You? And hopefully Australia will get to catch you very soon.
I want to go and see you guys so bad. So bad.